Hi guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about something that's art related. I'm going to tell you how to deal with an art teacher that doesn't like your art. So just a little bit of background, I am a psych major. I'm actually graduating in the spring, but I have a minor in art. So that means I have to take art studio classes, which means I have to paint and draw stuff and make art basically. And I've taken, I think, 6 art classes right now. And I've had some good teachers, I've had some bad teachers. And I think it all just depends on what your art's like, what their art's like, and a whole bunch of other factors that you can and can't really control. So I'm going to give you some tips and tricks to deal with criticism and move forward. So the first thing you want to know is that criticism can be really hard to take, and the better you are at taking criticism, the better your art's going to get. So keep that in mind when you go to a critique or you're showing your art to someone and maybe they don't like it right away, but just take a deep breath and accept that not everybody is going to like everything you make, and you're not going to like everything you make, and you're just going to have to live with it and move forward and try better and harder. And do better, try harder. My first tip is that just because your teacher doesn't like one of your paintings or one of your pieces or one of your drawings doesn't mean they don't like your art. They could just not like that piece. And it's one of those things, and it's just, that's how it is, and you have to deal with it, and that's fine. Your teacher is going to have their own preference, and you're going to have your own preference, and your whole class is going to be sitting there going, okay, maybe I agree with the teacher, maybe I don't. So if your teacher doesn't like one of your pieces, it's not the end of the world. My second tip is to respect your teacher's opinion. Maybe you didn't get the criticism you wanted, but your teacher does have a degree of learning, and they have training to be a teacher or a professor at a college or a university or a high school or wherever they're teaching you. So you shouldn't brush off what your teacher's saying just because it's not what you want to hear, but be sure that you're accepting constructive criticism as opposed to, I just don't like it, it's awful. No, ask why. If you're not getting constructive criticism, feel free to ask your teacher, could you explain why you're feeling this way? Could you give me some steps that I can work on for future pieces? So my third tip is, if you don't feel like your teacher is giving you a fair analysis of your piece, ask your classmates. Be like, hey, you dude there with the awesome painting skills that I envy and secretly wish I had. Hey, you, could you tell me what you think of my painting? And maybe that kid will tell you something completely different, or maybe they'll agree with the teacher. But it's always good to have other opinions to fall back on if you feel like you're being judged too harshly or not enough. Tip 4. So, the world is ending, your teacher doesn't like your project, what do you do now? You take what they tell you and you apply it to your next project. Just move on. Just step ahead of it. It doesn't matter anymore. It's over. You're getting a grade already. It's fine. So just take what they said and apply it. If they said your use of color is too analogous, all of your colors are too similar, you say, okay, and then in the next one, you add some complementary colors, maybe some glitter, spice it up. Your teacher says, your value is too low. More contrast. Much more. Just add more. Your teacher can give you good advice, and so you should take it. You're paying to be taught by these people who supposedly know more than you, so you should take their advice. So Kelly, why are you making this video? Tell me. I'll tell you. So, I took a painting class, and the very first project I was very excited about, we got to pick our own media, as long as it was water-based painting media, blah, blah, blah. So we get to pick our own materials, and we get to pick our own topic of expression, and I picked censorship, specifically censorship of the body. And I spent hours and hours and hours on this painting of this girl. I will insert it for you with the magic of editing. And I turned that in and I'm really excited about it, and my teacher hated it. Absolutely could not stand this painting that I made. And I was very upset. The criticism I was given was not constructive. I was told that the only redeeming part of my painting was the caution tape, and I thought it was pretty good. Got good feedback from other people, and I was deeply annoyed. And so it kind of put me off for the next project, but I went on with it. I did my best, and I did something similar for the next project, but it also really didn't go over well. And the only positive feedback I could get from my teacher was when I would put water down on paper and run ink together. Did I want to spend a 300 level course smearing ink together on a piece of wet paper? No. But did I? Because it's what my teacher wanted to see? And I mean, the sad truth is there just might be classes like that where you have to paint what the teacher wants to see, otherwise you're not going to get a good grade. But the good news is I've had way more classes where the teachers are interested in seeing what I actually want to make versus teachers that want to see what they want to see. I really hope this video was helpful for you guys, and if you have any stories about teachers that didn't like your art or teachers that just didn't like your work, whatever it was in general, comment down below and tell me about it. If you like my videos, please subscribe. I am posting like once every 2 weeks right now, but I'm working on it, trying to post more. Sorry. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye!